Hello everyone and welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 62. I'm Adam and today we got two more beasts fighting out for that one of those last spots in round 2. So, let's introduce the competitors. Representing Series 7, The Lost World. Book number 4, Madara, the Midnight Warrior. So for Madara, all 5 of her teammates have battled before, battled earlier in round 1, and only one of them has died. So that's already an impressive uh, score for Series 7 to have all of their team members already through to the next round. I know another season. I think Series 19 already has that, but Madara has most. Season 7 only has 4 out of 5 so far. Could it be 5 out of 6? Well, we'll find out in this. Madara's opponent, representing Series 12, The Darkest Hour, also book number 4, Vigrash, the Clawed Eagle. So, unlike Series 7, Series 12 has had 3 other books fight so far, and only 2 of them has won. 2 of them have won their battles, and they've gone on to the next round. Will Vigrash be joining them? And then after Vigrash, we got Kajin and Kamar, who are yet to fight. And looking at their opponents, I think they may have their work cut out for them. But they may have a chance. Not entirely sure. I haven't narrated the battles yet. But with the arena, we're going to have a rocky... Yeah, a rocky arena, probably. Because I'll say a rocky arena. Rocky... grassy arena? Yeah, let's go with that. But with that, Lucas, Impus, let's get to the stats. Okay, we're going to start with weaknesses now. We're going to go to Madara first, and her weaknesses are limited glass fur. Madara's fur cannot stay in its glass-like state for too long, and easily destroyed glass fur. Madara's glass fur can be destroyed easily by rocks and swords. So, whilst it is very sharp, it is also very fragile. So Madara might need to be careful there. Vigrash's ability is Flight Struggle. Vigrash struggles to fly if there is mud on her wings. These griffins cannot impress me, can they? Okay, so we're going to get into the fight now. Madara, Vigrash, let's get into this. So as the chamber doors open, Vigrash soars through the sky exit and just squawks into the arena, setting off an intimidating tone to anyone in its presence. And Madara just creeps out. Her fur makes her stick out like a sore thumb, but she arches her back in an aggressive tone to let Vigrash know she's not here to play. Vigrash starts soaring and charges straight towards Madara as Madara stays exactly where she is. Vigrash sticks his front claws out ready to pin Madara and bite her. And right before Vigrash is about to get to Madara, Madara jumps out of the way, doing a reverse cartwheel out of the way, and Vigrash collides straight into the wall. Madara, as soon as she lands, charges straight towards Vigrash, and using her glass fur, jumps and does a forwards cartwheel, landing on her back on Vigrash's on one of Vigrash's wings, just rolling over Vigrash's wings, causing Vigrash to squawk in pain as his wings have been impaled one of his wings have been impaled by so many glass shards. Madara instantly gets back onto her feet and slashes at Vigrash's other wing, Vigrash, in anger, lifts his claw and slashes at Madara, knocking her aside. But Madara instantly gets back up and charges towards Vigrash again. Vigrash, unable to fly now, charges straight towards Madara, and Madara jumps out of the way as Vigrash is about to collide with her. And Madara turns around and slashes at one of Vigrash's hind legs, causing a bunch of fur to come off and blood start oozing out. Vigrash feels the pain and turns around and starts charging towards Madara again, this time limping a little bit. Madara gives a kind of smirk um, in glee, as in seeing that Vigrash is struggling. Madara moves out of the way just in time and slashes at Vigrash's other leg, causing more blood to start gushing out of that one. Vigrash is starting to feel the pain and her legs starting to go numb. And Madara is pressing herself up against a wall, and Vigrash sees that and charges straight towards Madara again. Madara doesn't seem to move. If anything, seems to be just messing around, just staying exactly where she is. Vigrash is charging up, and unbeknownst to Vigrash, whilst charging up, he trips over a rock. Vigrash trips over a rock whilst on her way to Madara, and Madara jumps out of the way and smashes her head directly into the arena wall. Madara uses that to her advantage and slashes at Vigrash's fur on Vigrash's neck, slicing the fur away, and when they get to the flesh, just slash at Vigrash's neck, causing blood to start gushing out. And Madara quickly gets to the other side of the arena, being careful not to trip over any rocks. And Vigrash, in anger, picks up a rock with her front paw and chucks it at Madara. Madara doesn't sees it coming and dodges it just in time before it smashes smithereens against the arena wall. Vigrash, getting furious that she can't seem to do anything to Madara because Madara's too clever and too fast, starts charging towards Madara again, but going slower than normal because she's losing feeling in her legs and is starting to lose consciousness to all the blood that's gushing out of her. Madara sees Vigrash charging up and just runs to the other side of the arena, going round Vigrash. Vigrash turns around and starts charging up again. Madara does that again, to the point where Vigrash is starting to get really, really tired. To the point where Vigrash just collapses on the ground out of exhaustion. Madara just makes her way over to Vigrash, just in a kind of way where it's just like, I got nothing better to do. And what Madara does is actually raises her claw and slashes out one of Vigrash's eyes and moves to the other side of Vigrash and does the same to her, does the same to the other eye. Vigrash roars in pain but is too exhausted to even do anything and just accepts defeat as Madara goes to slash at Vigrash's neck wound one more time for making the wound even bigger and more blood starts gushing out. After some time goes by, the blood, too much blood has come out, and Vigrash just slumps down to the ground in defeat as she bleeds out to death. Madara makes her way back to her chamber without any, without any blood spilt on her immaculate white fur, ready for the next battle. So Madara has won, Vigrash has lost. If you think Vigrash should have won, please leave in the comments below why you think that, but my word is final and Madara's moving on to the next round. The amount of power I have by saying this word, my word is final. I gave Madara the victory because With the personalities that myself and Lucas give each beast, Vigrash I know we put as an angry beast, and Madara I know we put as a cunning beast. We might need to put a bit of ego there now. Um, but Madara, as soon as she saw her opponent, sorry, technically is a victim now, knew exactly what to go for, which is his wings to her wing, Vigrash's wings to get Vigrash down to Madara's level, and then using the field to her advantage, but also her agility to try and wear Vigrash down, but also slow him down by scratching at his legs. Madara is able to pretty much kill Vigrash by exhaustion, but also loss of blood, uh, causing Madara to kill Vigrash in a not so brutal way, just a painful way. But that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below. I look forward to finishing up round 1, as we are nearly there now. Only 14 battles to go now, I believe. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.